Welcome back, my broskies, to another episode of Casual Play, Casual Help. And in today's episode, episode 3, you stop doing that game. And in this episode, we'll be going down the list. Next in line is Ah Muzen Cab, the god of bees. Now, Muzen Cab is a hunter, which means he has ranged basic attacks. And for his abilities, I would say he's a mixture of ability-based and basic attack-based. And in my builds, I like to build items that complement both, that do good basic attack damage and good ability damage. And for his skins that I like, this one's pretty good. And also this one is too. And for those of you that don't know, well, basically I believe that this is a callback to Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid, because one of his death voice lines is, why couldn't I read your mind? And the whole gimmick of Psycho Mantis is that he reads your controller input. This one's pretty cool, especially if there's other Cthulhu members on your team. The chibis are some of them are dumb, like this one with his big ass head, but I mean they're still pretty cool.
I yearn for power.
Void piercers. I mean it's on the better side, but I kind of don't care for it a little bit.
Are you lost?
The Mothman meme. Mothman's pretty good. I like black and red as my color palette.
Brave? They are dumb. I'm brilliant. Let's win this.
But yeah, I mean I like the whole steampunk aesthetic that they have for some of them, but this one just kind of looks a bit weird in my taste. But anyway, off to another match of Arena, because I'm bad at everything else. Who knew? And as I've stated before in the previous season, we are in Stranger Things this time. And we got different skins from Stranger Things. The Mind Flayer, the Demogorgon, 11, and the Sheriff guy. Look at how cool the Mind Flayer looks. It's all covered in grease. Or probably just slime. I'm sorry for that. Alrighty. Yeah. Anyway. How are you people doing? Even though I don't know why you're watching this, unless you actually want my, I guess, help, my tips and tricks, I guess. Well, anyway, to anyone that actually watches this, I'm glad you're here. Glad hopefully you're learning something from me, as I just fail and lose in every single episode. But holding out hope for getting a win, just to show you people that I'm not absolute water trash, and I can actually win video games and whatnot. Oh, I am pathetic. For this, I'll do the Century one. This round. Oh, not again. As you see in my team's roster, we have 4 magicals: Baba Yaga, Soul, Terra, and Morgan Le Fay, and me as the only physical. Now this is good for me because hopefully the tank will be building more magical defense early on, which excuse me, which will give me some time to get in some good damage. But try to avoid what my team's doing by going more of one, I guess, damage type. Because if the enemy team's tank, which will probably be Yamoja in the bottom right, with that all that green. It basically just negates most of their damage. Now, if you wanted to maim on people, just go full on magical or full on physical, I mean, go for it. I mean, this is arena, and usually people don't care. But anyway, let's get into it. With Yamoja, Ra, and Baron Samedi, as you can see, each one of them has healing, so I'm going to go Tainted Steel to help stop that. Sorry, just rocking up some cool beats. For my first item, I like to go the Odysseus bow, because that chain lightning really helps with minion clearing. And the main gimmick, I guess I'm calling it, with Ah Muzen Cab is his hives, which is his first ability. And these hives give him additional movement speed, healing, and attack speed when he's in the radius. And any abilities within his radius, which would be his 2 and his 3. Give me one sec. Swarm. If it's done within the radius of the hive, bees will be sent out to attack them and do more damage. And the same with honey. Slows them down and applies bees. Bees. Damn you, bees. Now. Okay. As you... Oh, dang it. Okay, as you've seen, my Muzen Cab's ultimate stinger, if I hit somebody, after a few seconds it falls out of them, and if I get to the stinger before the time runs out, the cooldown gets reduced. Okay, and its passive bees basically just does damage to them and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty decent. Uh-oh. Yeah, bad thing about Ah Muzen Cab is he has no movement abilities. So if I get caught out in the open, I'm pretty much shit out of luck. So I highly suggest with any god that has no movement abilities, stay close to your teammates.
Someone on the other team got him. You should probably. Don't worry, Chip. I'm sure.
Okay, with Odysseus bow, for every 4th basic attack, shoots a chain of lightning, which does 15 plus 60% of my total basic attack power. So going basic attack damage is pretty good. For my next, I'm going the Crusher or just Crusher. Decent power, decent attack speed, and penetration. And Crusher's main thing is that every time you deal damage, it deals additional damage for your abilities, which is why I say which is good for Muzen Cab because he's abilities as well as basic attack. Do not consent.
Big brain game.
All right.
That's my boy right there. You can frag anyone.
Oh, I forgot to mention about Stinger. Yeah, any god that's hit by my ultimate Stinger is crippled, which means that they can't use any of their movement abilities to run away. So if you can like pin somebody down, that's really good. And also, it's really annoying when people take down your hives. But you can basically just pretty much just put more up. It's just annoying. Oh, come. Okay, with Medusa, she's probably having an existential crisis because she's just went Deathbringer first item, and that's a crit item, which means that she has crit, and with Deathbringer's, I guess, with Deathbringer's item effect is that she deals 25% additional critical damage. I'm just so disappointed in people like her. I mean, you only go crit first item if you just don't have any self-confidence in yourself as a hunter or as an assassin. It's just really disappointed. Because people shouldn't feel like that. You know. I mean, people shouldn't feel like they have to do extraordinary things just to be decent at a video game, especially in a game like Smite. I mean, it's easy to get into, easy to find your favorites, your playstyles and whatnot, but you just can't let that just. I wonder how I am not dead.
I'm gonna be honest.
Kind of ask myself that question every day as I wake up from bed. If any of you people that watch this can relate, I guess comment, do whatever. Just let me know that you've lost all faith in humanity. Just don't care about anything. Just drop a comment.
That's my boy right there.
All right.
He can frag anyone.
Now, a cool thing about the arena map is that your hives can really cover a decent amount of ground. But you really got to make sure that people don't mess with your shit. Yeah, it really is annoying when people take away your hives. It's pretty much like getting grounded. It's like you don't want it to happen, but it happens. And sometimes all you have to do is just wait it out. Oh. Ah, at least we traded. Oh, Baron's so lucky. Lucky mother... Or also... Yeah, if you ever see anybody that has like so little HP that they shouldn't be living, just be sure to shout, "What is that HP?" And then just go about your day.
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
And also, if you can, in arena, try to get your minion to the enemy team's portal, that blue thing there. But it's kind of it's difficult. Okay, I can have more hives. Hey, gotcha. Yeah. See what I mean? Going for your jungle buffs on your side, just to make sure that your enemies don't get it. And why did Terra take it? She's not even going damage. What is he doing? I'm at a loss for words. Still stranger things have happened.
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
I'm just a shell of a man. Don't you? There we go.
You're gonna start getting killed. You should probably stop queuing with that guy. Yikes. 2 for 1.
Bubble bubble.
Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up.
Oh, I'm completely blanked. I'm sorry. Haven't been telling you the items I've been going. Let's get to safety. Okay, Quins. For every basic attack hit, I do additional damage based on the target's maximum health. So it's pretty good for tanks. And for Bloodforge, anytime that I kill somebody, I gain a health gain a blood shield, or pretty much just a shield. And it gives me additional movement speed and additional shield for the it's, hold up, I'm so bad. It gives me additional health for the player level. So it's pretty good if you're like a glass cannon. Because if you can deal a lot of damage, kill the other enemy team's glass cannons, you basically get additional health to survive. Uh-oh.
Somebody report that guy.
I don't like this. Ow. And for my next item, I will be going Deathbringer. Mainly just for the critical hit chance, because hunters with crit are very, very deadly. Sad. Yeah, if someone instigates, punish them with unrelenting force. Hey.
Someone on the other team got owned.
There we go. And be sure to compliment your teammates, because they're just like you. Just trying to be good at the game, make some plays, trying not to die, but probably not doing a commentary like I am for YouTube. This place is lit. L-I-T. Don't you just love it when the game that you like just starts memeing, and then also I start missing?
Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up.
Oh yeah, and also if you're that type of person that gets bailed out like I did and starts laughing at the person that tried to kill you, fuck off. Just seriously, just fuck right off. I mean, if you're bad enough like me to have to get bailed out by one of your teammates because you're stupid enough to engage in a battle that you'll probably lose, yeah, you basically just deserve to die in game. And also, I have very strong opinions, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just trying to keep toxic players from spreading, I guess. I just want what's best for the game I enjoy, which can be said for a lot of games. Uh-oh. And as you just saw with Medusa, the best way to avoid her ultimate is to not look at her. So much like the Ricardo meme where he looks back and then looks forward, you pretty much follow that mentality of look away, look back.
This is a strong one.
I'm actually kind of surprised that we're doing pretty good. Because as you've seen in my other videos, if you've watched any of them, I've been just been given the shaft like every single match. The enemy team just does so much. Okay, let's see if there's some.
You gonna start getting kills too, or?
Okay. Oh my. Medusa's build. She has 3 critical items. Deathbringer, Poison Star. Hold up. Give me a sec. Here we go. No, it's Shadow Steel Shuriken. Poison Star is this one. That's my bad. Yeah, Shadow Steel Shuriken, which reduces healing for critical things, and Wind Demon gives you 2%. Wow, I didn't know about the penetration, but yeah, she has 3 critical hit chance items, which fucking sucks.
Someone on the other team got owned.
And also, which really shows her insecurities. And for Yamoja down there, she seems to be going a damage build, which I don't really recommend, but go for it. And for my last item, depending on what I would like to go, Beat Stick's pretty good for the anti-heal. Basically, use your abilities, less anti-heal. But if you have pretty fast attack speed like I do, maxed out at 2.5, ASI is really good. Because if you drop below 35% health, you get a huge boost in lifesteal. Which basically, and if you're combining that with crit, you can pretty much become unkillable for a certain amount of time. I think for this one, I'll go ASI. But I have done different stuff before. Yeah. And as always, experiment, find what works for you, find what works with the god that you like. And really just try to enjoy the game. Don't try to take things too seriously, but also try to be serious enough to not mess with your teammates too much. Ow. And also have faith in your abilities to do good, unlike Medusa with the triple crit. Alrighty, first win with the Ah Muzen Cab. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed another episode of Casual Play, Casual Help, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.